Hey guys, D1sco here, and today I'm reacting to the Dead by Daylight developer update for May of 2024. This was posted as recording this technically yesterday, but and this won't be out for quite a few days. Sorry, I'm still backed up on videos. I don't think any of you have noticed, but we've had daily uploads for I think at least a week now, almost 2 weeks, and a big reason for that is I had found some downtime from my incredibly busy schedule because I'm the busiest I've ever been, and doesn't look like that's slowing down anytime soon. So I had like 2 days. I recorded a bunch of videos because there was a bunch of stuff on to do videos on, and then me and Orange ended up hanging out once. We filmed a couple other videos there, and for the most part, I'm done with videos. Gameplay videos aren't going to be able to happen for a while, and I kind of just not having the time. But I noticed this and another thing that you'll see tomorrow to react to. But anyways, so I don't know a whole lot about I'm not sure exactly what we're going to talk about. Based on the picture, it talks about the Lich and H3 is Yazar. I still don't know how to pronounce it. In the Forgotten Ruin map. Item add-ons, other, which just says decimated Borgo update. Yep, the perks and the kill. It's just a PTB stuff. That's all it is. As we roll into the 8.0.0 update, we have made a series of changes since the public has built PTB. Oh, this is talking about the changes from PTB to live game. So the Lich got a medium update. Says change, so they reduced spell cooldown to 38 seconds with 50 seconds. They decreased charge time for spells to 0.2 seconds with 0.33 seconds. Yeah, the charge time always messed me up because like I kept instinctively wanting to, like, when I was playing the PTB, like just clicking and having it happen like some of the other killers, but now you have to like charge it, which is weird. You have to like hold the it's really weird. Increased movement speed when charging a spell to 4 meters a second with 3.168 meters a second. Balance adjustments for an assortment of add-ons. Increased blood points for some score events. Definitely, we've made some tweaks to improve the feel of using spells across the board and fine-tuned various add-ons and score events. Increased duration of fly spell to 4 seconds was 3.5 seconds. Increased friction at the end of the fly spell. And, oh, this is a brand new change. The killer can now collide with survivors as the fly spell ends. We have slightly increased the duration of fly spell to allow the Lich to cover more ground, and increased his friction was the ground at the end of the spell to prevent sliding and improved feel. Reduce flight of the damn spawn time to 0.5 seconds was 1 second. Yeah, I kept trying to use that perk when I put the PTB, and the charge time was way too, or the spawn time was way too long. By the time I shot it out, like, they were already gone. Increased throughout the day projectile speed to 9 meters a second was 8 meters a second, and they increased flight of the damned recovery movement speed to 3.68 meters seconds with 2.3 meters a second. Flight of the damned can be dodged by crouching, but its slow spawn speed and projectiles made it too easy to avoid. The Lich's slow movement speed afterwards also made missing an attack a very costly mistake, so we have reduced the speed penalty after casting. They increased the spelling sphere duration to 25 seconds with 20 seconds. Increased the spelling sphere movement speed to 5.5 meters a second with 4.2 meters a second. Increased the spelling sphere recovery movement speed to 3.68 meters a second with 2.3 meters a second. We have made adjustments to allow the spelling sphere to travel further and faster before it disappears. Likewise, we have also reduced the speed penalty after causing casting for to improve the field. Decreased measured hands time to lift the pallet to 0.35 seconds was 0.5 seconds. Increased measured hand recovering movement speed to 3.68 meters seconds was 2.3 meters a second. The high movement speed penalty made it difficult to follow up and get a hit. We have made this a little more forgiving. This is another brand new change. Activating the effect of a Vecna item inflicts broken for 30 seconds, and they decreased aura reveal by magic item to 1.5 seconds was 3 seconds. We have reduced the time the curse orders field by magic items so they act more as a warning than they might. I saw a video that well, Orange sent it to me, but I felt like it did a good job of explaining a big reason of like kind of having the same opinion that I have with this game, where they're talking about how for the last few like chapters or so, it's felt like the killers are getting more and more powerful because all survivors can do are loop, drop pallets, and like vault, and that's it. And the killers have all these crazy things they can do. And now is the Lich, who's basically because of his spells like four killers in one sort of. Um, you are kind of scared. So I feel like they did a great job kind of showing why it's frustrating for me because I'm really bad as killer, but then survivor, you're basically just kind of screwed unless you're good at the game and good at survivor. So if you're not, well then why the fuck are you playing the game? You know what I mean? It's so dumb. It's by far in my opinion the hardest game ever created out of all video game history. This is the hardest one in my opinion. So do whatever shows you. The polite change. So it's just normal change. Compound 30 frayed now limits rush tokens to 5 less frayed. They really like touching that perk. With the other effects of this add-on toned down, we've increased the token limit to 5. I guess that's fair. Bardic Inspiration, increased duration and cooldown to 90 seconds was 60 seconds. We have extended Bardic Inspiration's duration to give the opportunity to gain more value from the perk before it expires. Still Sight, increase aura reading range to 24 meters with 18 meters. Still Sight's range was a little low, so we've extended it to 24 meters. This can be further increased with the perk Open-Handed if you choose. Weave Attunement. Increased aura reading range to 12 meters was 8 meters. We have increased the range of aura revealed to increase the coverage from dropped items. Dark Arrogance. Increased vault speed bonus to 25% with 20%. We have further increased the vault speed bonus to make Dark Arrogance a more compelling choice compared to other vault perks. The throwback to the minority. So final thoughts, they didn't touch too much, but I guess they didn't need to. The Lich got touched the most, but it was all buffs. I mean, that's very rare for behavior and for changes for characters to get all buffs. Usually there's like buffs and nerfs, but no, he basically got all buffs, or at least they didn't nerf anything too badly. Like his perks, for instance, like Dark Arrogance here. Dark Arrogance got a buff, stuff like that. I forget if we had Timmy is even a perk of his or not. I don't think that. But these perks got good changes. I mean, they buffed Weave Attunement and Still Sight. Bardic Inspiration has a longer has a lasts longer, but it has a longer cooldown, which I feel like is fair, and I definitely kind of feel like it's a nerf or a buff. I mean, sorry. The blight, I mean, they just touched the one add-on, but they increased the amount of tokens that it gives you, so that's a blight. Even if they tone down the other parts of the add-on, when it goes live, you know, there is the buff of, hey, you have more tokens. Yes, everything is lower, but you have more tokens as kind of compensation a little bit for that. And then you have, oh god, yeah, the way I want to change it. I mean, they reduced cooldowns on like every spell. Well, not every spell. They increased a lot cooldowns, a lot of cooldowns. Um, for the spells, they decreased, you know, charge time for some of them. They increased the movement speed afterwards, and apparently, and you know, when charging, they did some balance adjustments with some add-ons, which is always fair. You gotta do that pretty much always. They increased blood points you get from score events, which is good, so you make more motherfucking money. We make that already, motherfucking money. Anyways, um, right, and then of course you have the fly spell, which you know it lasts 0.5 seconds longer, which is very useful. They increase the friction at the end of it though, which is fair, just to make it feel a little better. And now you can collide with a survivor when it ends, and I kind of want to see what that looks like, because that kind of sounds a little hilarious to me. Very intrigued by what that means. Um, One of the biggest changes to me was Flight of the Damned. It's not a bad spell, but like in the PTB, it was probably the one I got the least value out of. I didn't throw the orb very much, so that part was on me, but I did get some value out of it. The I get that I had both of his iridescent add-ons, which didn't help. But Flight of the Damned had some problems that I noticed. I really liked it because you gotta make the skeleton boys and shoot them. It's really cool to me to just like shoot skeletons at people, like hell yeah. But it's not. It had some problems, so I'm very happy that all three of its changes were buffs. Right, I'm very happy that they reduced its spawn time. They increased the projectile speed of it. They increased the recovery movement speed afterwards. Sorry about the yawning. It's very late and I'm incredibly exhausted because I've been insanely busy. So I apologize. And then you of course have Dispelling Sphere, which lasts longer. It's the sphere's movement speed is more and more recovery afterwards. And then of course his final perk, Mage Hand. You know, the time to lift the pallet is shorter and the movement speed afterwards is longer. So like honestly, nothing sounds terrible to me. They pretty much buffed everything in little ways that kind of improve them. So I feel like this is a pretty solid and pretty decent chain update. And I'm excited to see how that works in the live game. Like if you're gonna have to go back and improve anything or touch anything again or not. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell, do all the algorithmic garbage. It helps us out a lot and it means a lot to us. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye.